partner with the organization, and we've been doing that for about 5 years, or as long as I've been at the Drug Policy Alliance. It was one of my very first projects, was our meeting in DC. So I want to applaud IBW and the framers for having the courage to take the future of Black children and the future of Black communities and bringing it into the future, so that we can bringing it into the present, sorry, so we can have a serious conversation about, well, how the drug war and how policies that we are making are impacting the lives of our children. And also for going upstream and identifying the policies that are putting our children in harm's way. Because for years and years, we've been snatching babies out of the river and not going upstream. And one of the things that we found out is that the drug war is one set of policies in this country that is putting our children in harm's way. They are disrupting it's disrupting our families. It's also breaking down family ties in our communities. What we do know is that Black women in the prison system has been growing steadily in the past few years. We know that 1 in 9 Black children, they're growing up in homes where one or both parents are incarcerated. And we also know that we must debunk the myth of the unfit Black mother that is so rooted in how we've developed, the narrative that we've developed in this country about what it means to be good, what it means to be present, and what it means to nurture, right? And one of the things that I believe it's so rooted in the stigmatization that has happened to Black women and Black families in this country, and also the institutionalization of Black men, Black women, whether it's through incarceration, through treatment facilities, and our Black children through foster care and foster homes, is the acknowledgement that we are not worthy of nurturing, that our children are sacred, that we are less than human, as we see that what has happened in Ferguson, what is happening here in Baltimore, and how do we take all of that and put our children, put our Black children, and the sacredness of our Black children in the center of whatever policies that are being developed in this country. And again, thank you, Dr. Daniels. I think this is going to be a very interesting and informative and transformative conversation over the next few days about what it means to nurture and protect Black children and build strong Black communities, or rebuild strong Black communities. And one other challenge I want to throw out to those gathered here is that as we engage in a different set of conversations about ending mass incarceration, ask ourselves what it means to support the criminalization of people who use drugs, and in the same vein call for the ending of mass incarceration. And also, as states across this country, and now the federal government is asking or championing the ending of incarceration, reducing incarceration because of fiscal reasons, that we want to challenge and say there's a social cost. And the social cost is being borne by our communities. And that we cannot only have a fiscal conversation about ending the drug war and ending incarceration, because we know the drug war, the battleground for the drug war has been in our communities, and we have borne the social and economic cost of that war for 40 years.
Thank you so much. And now I want to actually introduce the rest of the panelists today who were deeply involved in one way or another in shaping this definition. The